Alicia, and today I am making my making my OCs in The Sims, and then I'm drawing the Sims that are my OCs. I originally saw Canary Witch do this, and then Jenna Drawing did it, and I'm sure other art YouTubers have done it, but I'm honestly surprised it's not like a trend on YouTube or ArtTube. But I really wanted to do it because I love The Sims and I've been playing it since I was a small child. So I am making my characters Martina and Bird, and I'm starting with Marty, and this is the process. I'm not sure if I got her face exactly how I wanted to get her face. It's really hard to make like a 2D character you draw look 3D. Like, I think about what they look like in a 3D way, but like not enough to like visualize it on like an actual human, and my art style is very cartoony, so I don't know if it turned out much like her. I tried my best, and the thing with Sims is obviously you can't get it to like exactly how you draw your character, especially with hair. There's only so much hair options, especially since I don't have all the packs. I went with like more curly and shorter than she actually has, but I thought it was really pretty. Maybe she just got a haircut. And then of course, the outfit, which is the main part of this thing, is you pick an outfit that your character might wear in a modern setting, and then draw it. But these characters are my time traveler characters, so they kind of already modern-ish. I mean, they can wear clothes from whatever time period and it'll fit the storyline. But I went with like modern, like this time, modern clothing. Yeah, and I, for some reason, decided to pick outfits for all the options. So enjoy that, but I only drew the everyday outfit, which I think turned out really cute. I really liked the crop top with like this flare, baggy, short things. I thought it was really cute. And I thought it fit her like peppy personality. So, you know, because you can easily move around in those clothes and they're comfortable but fun. So that's what I picked for her. Yep, and then I drew it. So I decided to draw full bodies for this for some reason. I just wanted to be able to draw the whole outfit because I really liked the whole outfit. So I did my best. I do not draw full bodies often enough, especially digitally. I feel like I do it more in my, not even in my sketchbook that often. I just don't draw enough full bodies apparently, so I was having a hard time. But I think she turned out pretty good in the end. I'm not sure how much it looks like her though, because of the hair, because the hair on the Sim, like her design, the hair is like a swoopy bang thing that you saw, and then on the Sim, it's like more over her head and like nothing on her forehead. You know what I'm saying? You saw it, so you probably know what I'm saying. But I feel like that just makes her instantly not look like herself, and I don't know why. But you know, I think it looks enough like her, especially when she's next to Bird, which will be later. I wanted to mention also, other than the hair making it like very different from her original hair, she always wears a necklace, like a locket, which is part of her story, because in this universe there's like 2 different time travel agencies, and she's part of the one that uses like the residual energy from old items to travel back in time. And so she always carries around that locket because that's what she uses to time travel with. But Sims doesn't have a locket for some reason, which is very disappointing. Maybe it does it in other packs, but I didn't have it, so I just went with the heart necklace. And since I'm drawing her, like I'm drawing the Sim, I'm not drawing the character. I mean, it is the character, it's the character as the Sim. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like I couldn't draw the locket in the final drawing. So I drew the heart, and it's interesting. It's I don't know how she's gonna time travel now, but she's got a heart locket. I guess that's something. I don't know. I, for some reason, felt like mentioning that because it's just a big difference in her character, and it slightly bothers me because it makes it look less like her. Overall, I think it turned out pretty good for her. Like, I feel like that's a good outfit for her, and I really like the top a lot. Her original design is just like a tank top because I never actually sat down to design her. I just always draw her in a generic tank top. So I really like this tank top. I think it's a lot nicer than the one I draw her in, but I can't steal from The Sims, unfortunately. So, but it's definitely sparking my inspiration. Is that a phrase that exists? It is now. To sit down and give her a nice outfit. But yeah, that's Marty. Or Martina. She goes by Marty most of the time. So Bird was a little bit more difficult to make in The Sims. Once again, I'm not sure I got his face right. I don't know why it's so hard. I think I made him too handsome in The Sims. I think I imagine him to be very dorky, but he looks great in The Sims. I don't even know. But anyways, the biggest problem I was having was his hair color, because he dyes his hair white, and it's like a pinkish white, like a warmer white. But Sims has the cool white, and then also I always draw him with his roots showing. He has like a naturally like ashy brown hair color, so I always draw the roots of his hair because he dyes it. But Sims, you can't do that. So he just has like fully white hair, so I guess it's just a fresh dye. But I feel like that made him look instantly less like himself. But it wasn't that big of a deal. I feel like I got the hairstyle pretty good. His hair is usually a little more outgrown, but maybe he also got a fresh haircut, I don't know. Another major thing about his character design is that he has a big scar across his face, and he has a glass eye that is shattered for most of or I just always draw it shattered. It's not gonna be always shattered in the story, but I guess most of the time it will be. Basically, because he's not part of the agency that uses residual energy to time travel. He's part of the agency that people are born with things called time slips, where they just like slip into different time periods. It's a thing, you can look up time slips, but I sort of changed it a bit for my story and characters. But it's really dangerous if you don't know how to do it properly. So it can result in injuries. Like as a child, he lost his eye, and more recently, he got that big scar, and it also shattered his glass eye. So I always draw him like that. And in Sims, obviously you can't give a character a shattered glass eye. That's oddly specific. But also you can't give them a scar, which I think is kind of lame because people have scars, you know. But I tried to check because I have vampires, so I was highly considering making him a vampire solely to give him the scar. But the vampires don't have bright scars either. They have more like crackly skin rather than scars. So I just opted for not giving him a scar, so that made it look a lot much like him. But I did my best, and then once again I gave him all the different outfits. And he has not good fashion sense. I just want to preface that in case you're looking at the outfits and like, wow, those aren't great. I mean, they're not bad. They like look visually good, but like he likes weird clothes. I was really disappointed because in his character design, I always draw him with a galaxy print shirt. It's just a galaxy t-shirt, and I wouldn't necessarily call that fashionable, but I would call it amazing, and I love it, and I really want a galaxy shirt, to be honest. But like that's the kind of things he likes. He likes large prints and like purples, blues, pinks sort of things, and he doesn't wear jeans. He thinks jeans are uncomfortable, so he only wears sweatpants. So I did my best to give him like not jeans and mostly sweatpants and stuff, but still try to make it look fashionable, because that's more fun to draw fashionable looking things, even though he's not a very fashionable person. But yeah, so that's what I did, and then I drew him. And since I'm drawing the Sims and not the characters, I decided to draw him in profile so that you can't tell he doesn't have a scar and you can't tell he doesn't have a glass eye, because it's on the other side and you'll never know. So that's what I tried to do. But oh my god, profiles are so hard to draw. I feel like I've done it before well enough, but this time I was struggling. Maybe just girl profiles are easier than boy profiles. I don't know. I was having a hard time, mostly with the eye. Pretty much only with the eye I was having troubles with. So I adjust that throughout the drawing till the end. I tried to make the pose interesting, but I don't know. The head was throwing me off, and so I think the rest of it suffered. So I just don't like the way he turned out very much. The legs are like weird and not anatomically correct. Not that I draw things anatomically correct ever, but this is worse than usual. But I don't know. I did my best, and I think it turned out all right-ish. I think next to Marty, he looks good. But on his own, I would never post that. I mean, I would, because I post literally everything I draw digitally. But it's like good practice, you know? You learn something from every drawing you do. And hopefully I'll be better at drawing profiles next time I draw one. So yeah. Also, I, at the end, edited the face again, and Marty's face a little bit. But I didn't record it. So I will show you the final picture at the end here. Sorry I didn't record it. I definitely think it turned out a lot better after I edited it, because his head was too big and I didn't notice it till later. So I shrunk his head. And I feel like that improved so much. Like, sometimes you see something in a picture and you think, how do I explain things? Like, the eye was bugging me, right? So I kept trying to fiddle with the eye and fix the eye, and then sometimes it's just things in relation to other things that make things look weird. Do you know what I'm saying? Just my sentences make sense? I don't think so, but it makes sense in my brain, so I'm telling you. Shrinking the head made the eye look better. That sounds weird, but it did. So I am for sure going to do this again, because it's so much fun. And I think next time I want to do characters from a fantasy setting, because I think that'd be more fun to draw them or make them, create them in different, like, modern clothes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, comment below. If you do know my OCs, comment below who you'd want me to do next. I'd probably just do 2 again each time. Am I gonna make this a series? Maybe. I try to make everything a series, and then I do 2 and then don't do more. But I want to do more of this because this is really fun. So yeah, let me know which characters you want me to do. You can do characters too, but which ones do you want me to do in a video next time? And if you don't know my OCs, I do have a playlist about my OCs, just dedicated to them. If you're interested in that sort of thing, I don't know, maybe. You can also comment below if you've ever made your characters in The Sims, because that's really fun. I highly recommend it. Yeah, I don't know, just comment something. I like talking to people. Thank you so much for watching this video. I had a lot of fun making it. And I'll see you next week. Woo, here's an outro.